Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.
Well, the secret's out about a shop in Portland selling psychedelic mushrooms. Now, online, Shroom House on West Burnside is listed as an herbal shop. The people lining up today say they knew they would be able to get psilocybin inside that store. But selling mushrooms recreationally is not legal in Oregon. Measure 109, passed in 2020, will allow therapeutic use of psilocybin in a licensed facility, but that doesn't go into effect until after the new year. Fox 12's Drew Marine went to the store and has the story.
The line was wrapped around the building today, and you can see people are still waiting in a decently long line to get some mushrooms. Earlier today, people waited as long as 3 hours to get inside and get some. As far as the legality of the shop goes, customers today weren't concerned, saying they think the recreational use of mushrooms should be legalized in the state.
I'm waiting in line for the Shroom House.
Dozens of Portlanders lined up on Burnside for hours today for their chance to get their hands on psychedelic mushrooms.
Like an hour, yeah. It's worth it to me because I kind of feel like I'm kind of part of history right now, which I think is really cool because I've been an advocate for mushrooms and for psychedelics and, you know, that kind of freedom.
Those waiting saying they learned about Shroom House after seeing the news break online that they were selling psilocybin.
A friend of mine sent me an article, the article that was posted, and I told my wife, and she was like, well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get some.
But customers say in order to buy mushrooms there, they had to come prepared with proper documentation and reasoning. For some, that reason is to help manage their mental health.
I was hearing that you need forms of identification, 2 forms of it, and that you need some kind of reason for wanting to use it, like for therapeutic purposes.
Mushrooms act the same way that anti-anxieties do, so I have experienced, less anxiety, more centeredness.
Despite the excitement from everyone in line, selling mushrooms recreationally isn't legal in Oregon. Measure 109 was passed in November 2020, which legalized psilocybin in a licensed medical setting, but the Oregon Health Authority hasn't given out any licenses yet and won't until early next month. The Healing Advocacy Fund, which supports Measure 109, says psilocybin should be used in a safe, regulated manner with supervision from a trained facilitator. They sent us a statement about Shroom House's sale of mushrooms, which reads in part, quote, "Many Oregonians stand to benefit from the healing properties of psilocybin, including those suffering from depression, anxiety, and addiction, but the therapy must be delivered safely." The Oregon Health Authority says anyone operating without a license is subject to criminal penalties, but that's left up to local police agencies. In Northwest Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.